Alright guys, what's going on? Today we're back with another video, and today, as you can see, we're out on the boat. It's been finished for quite some time, and this video is long overdue, but we're going to go ahead and give you guys a quick boat tour. And I also have some stuff to explain to you guys, because this boat is not going to be with us for very much longer at all. We got Drew, we've been fishing all day, caught a couple, but let's get into it. Alright guys, so here's the front of the boat. Moving it up front here is a 45-pound Minn Kota Edge. It does perfectly for this boat. I don't know if it could handle much more boat than what this is, but it moves this thing pretty good. We also do have a fish finder. This is a Garmin 93 SV, and it does pretty good. I haven't had it for that long, but you know, there it is. It works. We got a couple tool holders up front. We got an aluminum plate. We've got a foot pedal with a recessed foot pedal mount. This is actually a compartment, but I don't really use it for anything. It's just kind of there. But next to it, we have two little day boxes. So as you can see, they're just little boxes. You can throw your little baits in there when you're done. And, you know, they do the job. So I've got two of those, one right here and one right here. They're the exact same. But that's all the stuff up front. Makes it easy just to grab baits, throw baits in there to dry off before throwing it back in your box. So that was definitely something I wanted to add. Next up, we have our two main compartments. These are the big compartments. Put all my boxes in here. They have the Gen 5 from Tiny Boat Nation installed, so they're completely waterproof. No water can get in them. We've got the shocks. Made it all look nice. And yeah, so that's our one of our big tackle.
Big fish.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, big bass.
Get her in.
Big bass.
It's a good sized fish.
That's a nice fish.
Smallmouth.
Ooh, PB.
PB smallmouth while we're filming the vid.
Look at that.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Just pick it up. It's 12 pound. You're good.
It's a PB smallie, baby.
There you go. Middle of filming the video.
Can we take a break and get some pictures of this?
Yeah, we can. You get that undone. I'll keep showing them a couple more things. So yeah, big compartment right here. Holds a bunch of tackle. Does its job. These rods are in the way.
Two.
Next up, we've got another exact same compartment, exact same thing, just two of them. Nothing special compared to the other one, exact same thing. Right here underneath all these rods, we have a little storage compartment. That's where I keep like all the life jackets. It goes all the way up underneath this, and it's just kind of, you know, just first aid kit, life jacket, that kind of gear. That's what all goes in here. And then these two compartments are pretty cool. These are where I keep all my soft plastics. They're little, I think, 3-gallon totes, and they work perfectly. They're the perfect width for these plastics. And I have two of those, one right there and one right there. This little step was something that I was so happy that I ended up doing, and it's just a little 7-gallon tote, but it's perfect. It holds like all the little accessories, like your scale. I've got the fish finder cover, my GoPro, some baits, you name it. You can just throw it in here. Keeps everything easy to find and organized.
You got the scale?
The scale? Yeah, I got a scale. So yep, right there we have that. Then we have our rod locker. I didn't really complete the rod locker, but it's got tubes all the way down in there, and it does the trick. It holds it's got 9 rod slots, but you can probably get double that in there, and it holds up to probably 8.5-foot rods. So more than anything I need, but it's great for, you know, my swim bait rods. Don't have to worry about cramming those in there. And then right here underneath this mess of rods, we have the electrical, and right here is our little switch panel. We have a voltage meter, a 12-volt cigarette lighter socket, 2 USBs, a master power switch, our live well timer, and then we have our switches, which, you know, they turn on the pumps and the lights. Next to that, we have our fuse panel with super easy access. That way, you know, if anything on the water happens, we have quick access to it. I love having that feature just because it keeps everything organized and, you know, easy to access. Alright, moving on to the back deck, we have a quick cooler system. This also chills our live well. It's got that tubing in there that when the live well recircs, it sits in there, and if you have a bag of ice, you can go ahead and cool the live well water that's, you know, waiting to be recirced. So that's a cool feature that I got from Mike, And then next to that, we have our actual live well. This is a 17-gallon live well. It's got the flow rate system. It's got a drain at the bottom. Holds a lot of water. Will hold some big fish. And yeah, definitely a great feature that we added to this boat. The live well is kind of an essential piece that I think every fishing boat needs. So went ahead and added it in the back. And then right here, we just kind of have this compartment. There's nothing in there. We just have some food down there from earlier, but that is the boat. We have a 15-horse Honda powering it with a 3-gallon gas tank, and that does the trick for this thing. We get up to about 20 miles an hour in it, and it pushes us real good. There's Drew fishing. It's the most stable John boat I've ever been in. I'll give it that. I'll give it that. All right, guys, so that is the quick boat tour. I know you guys have been waiting for it, and I've been waiting to show you guys. I've been fishing out of this thing for about the past 2 months. Definitely caught some nice fish out of it. It's done me very well, but it's leaving us. I know I didn't even film a single fishing video on this thing, but tomorrow I have a guy coming to pick this boat up. I listed it for sale for one reason and one reason only. I want to do another one. I did a very terrible job of documenting the build on this one, and that's something I want to change. So possibly in 3 days, we are going to pick up a 17-foot boat that we are going to be doing the exact same thing to, but better. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna film everything. You guys are gonna see everything I do, and I'm gonna make a whole series out of it. We're keeping the fish finder, but other than that, all this is going, and I'm happy about that. I learned a lot from this boat. Making it turned out great. Like I said, it's got all the Tiny Boat Nation features, everything you can see on his page. I tried to recreate in my own boat, and this thing is awesome. Like, Drew's been fishing out of this thing today, and he's been loving it. So with that said, guys, I wanted to let you guys know this thing is not going to be with us for much longer at all. In fact, it gets picked up tomorrow at 3 o'clock. So this is the last day we were fishing with it. I wanted to go ahead and show you guys everything. It's one heck of a boat, I'll tell you that. And I know it's windy out here, but it is one heck of a boat. And I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss it for sure, but there are bigger and better things coming. We're looking at a 17-foot boat, 17, 18-footer, and we're gonna be redoing that. It's gonna have a console, bigger motor, faster. Everything about it's just gonna be better. So, more fish. And that one, you guys are gonna see everything in. You're gonna see me all the way from the build, catching giants in it. So, all right, guys, well, that is gonna end it for today. If you guys would do me a favor, please comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.